Aliri, if you can give me 5 to 10 minutes on this chapter uninterrupted, I'll give you $1 million.
I could possibly. There's no way I couldn't do that. This is the quickest chapter that I've ever read in my life in terms of Chainsaw Man, at least.
I stayed up, Aliri, to read this chapter last night because, you know, it was already like 12:30. It comes out 1 o'clock my time in the morning, that is. And I said, fuck it. I'll just wait up because I don't want to get, you know, sometimes you just, you know, you're going to forget Chainsaw Man. And you don't want to get spoiled when Naita comes back on Twitter. You want it to be in the manga. So I read it, and then I thought Weeb Central was fucking up because it only had gotten like 7 of the pages in so far. But that wasn't true because then when I looked at the end, it said end or whatever, and that's when I said, "My goodness."
Yep, that's right.
So you still want to defend this weekly release schedule? Oh my god, Reddit's actually going to be mad about this. I'm just doing a bit right now. It's pretty funny, but they're going to be very mad, especially because it was a 2-week break, wasn't it?
It was a 2-week break because of all the crazy art he had to make, okay? That's just how it works, right? The chapters with the good art are the ones with the break.
True. Maybe these double-page spreads weren't exactly as good as, you know, the last one. But, you know, Aliri, it's like after you do something that, you know, you had to do, but now that it's over with and you're a little glad that it's over now so you can enjoy next week when it's a good chapter and not a fighting chapter, right?
I suppose. I don't know.
Because this is a silly shonen manga.
Fujimoto? Whose perspective are you talking from?
My perspective. Silly Fujimoto, you know, I mean, silly Chainsaw Man. It's in that silly Shonen Jump magazine. We read it on shonenjump.com, of course. And it's got to have some fights sometime. So it's over now. We don't have to fight anymore, right? Next chapter is going to be a funny joke.
I'm sure the fight will continue. But you never know. True. Okay. Who knows? Maybe the nuclear punch actually ended the fight.
That is true.
I severely doubt it.
Aliri always thinks everybody's dead when they blow up, so maybe the great Kuchida has died. Oh, that's right. He came back together. I remember now. Anyway, this is Chainsaw Man chapter 221, Aliri. Safe battle. Can you believe it?
That's right, because no one can die. It's an infinite safe battle.
So that's what that means. And down here, Aliri, it says, by Tatsumi Fujimoto, translation by Amanda Haley, lettering Sabrina Heap.
Yep.
They are.
Oh, it's so terrible. When I'm reading Jujutsu Kaisen, it's like a different translation and lettering. Oh my goodness.
Oh, yuck.
It's the worst thing ever.
So do you think they're the A team and Sabrina and Amanda are the B team?
Absolutely not. The translations, they don't even compare. In JJK, they're terrible compared to this. It's fantastic.
Why is it bad?
It's just hard to understand. Now, I don't know if that's the translator's fault or the original text fault, but I don't know. Sometimes it's very confusing. Anyway,
that didn't answer my question at all. But so, Aliri, what we see on this first page is a bunch of buildings from Michigan coming together, Aliri.
No, we have no idea what this is. I would assume this is Oregon. She's forming the Oregon sword.
But doesn't she do that later?
Right.
Oh, I guess she never says that. No. She says the Virginia thing. So what happened to the Michigan sword?
This is a really baffling thing, isn't it? There's like 2 possibilities. One is that this is like a clever like meta thing where it's like off screen, like between the chapters, Pochita ate the Michigan sword and deleted Michigan from existence. So now we're like rewriting it to be making the Oregon
Maybe
sword.
He just knocked it out of her hand and it's on the ground over there somewhere.
Yeah, that's the other thing. The other possibility is that like the implication is that from last time to now, this battle has been going for a while and we're like skipping around. Like this is like a long, prolonged battle where first she used Michigan, now she's in the other states, and that's kind of what's happening.
Fujimoto,
most likely.
Fujimoto and his famous off-screen battles, leader, you love it. They all fall into the water here, which you know makes sense because both Oregon, Leary, as you know, and Michigan are on the coast of. They got coastlines, Leary, so that makes sense.
Right.
Now, if it was, say Mississippi... No, Mississippi touches at the bottom. Missouri, Leary, that's just surrounded by land everywhere. Where would they all fall? To the lava in the middle of the earth?
Probably the semi-molten, like, mantle or whatever that is right below the crust or something. I have no idea.
This is not a geography podcast. This is an American podcast, frankly. And,
Right.
But anyway, they all fall down, and you see the great Fumiko, Alidori. One of the Fumikos is in this location. This undisclosed location.
She says?
Pow!
Pwah! Yeah, pretty crazy.
No, I think mine was more accurate. Anyway, they all fell in, and then we cut back, and Asa cuts through that Puchita like he's nothing. And then we see USA is like, what do you call that? Blind Wave would know this, Alidori. The hilt? What do you call it?
I don't know. The guard.
The guard! Yeah. That sounds better. And Oregon is, it's kind of funny. It's just a text, Alidori. Do you
I
think it's
love it. I think this
do
is
you think it's just because
I think it's like the
Fujimoto doesn't
coolest
know
thing he could
anything
have
about
done.
Oregon? Or there's nothing
No,
interesting
I'm
about
sure
Oregon?
he could do his research. I think this is the coolest way to do it. I don't think any other thing would have been as cool.
The one thing about Portland, Oregon is that they have the most strippers per capita in any location or something. That's what funny guys say on podcasts when Oregon comes up.
That's wild.
So it could have
Oregon
been a
is the
naked
Oregon
lady.
Trail video game. It's the only thing I
That's
know about
true. That's true. Oregon Trail. Like the end trails, Elite RE, that it just spat out everywhere from Puchita.
it. Right. Yep.
Now, the great Yoru says, "Oh, Elite RE, I forgot to mention that I read a bunch of early Chainsaw Man Part 2 chapters. Not that they're going to be very relevant to this, but I was reading them for my video. So, I basically reread all of Part 2. No, actually, I'm up to the aquarium date. It's going to be very cute.
Right.
There was one thing I noticed that I thought was interesting, but I forgot what it was and will not be bringing it up at said time."
Excellent.
Oh, Leader, he's choking again because he's sick.
Yeah, sorry, we forgot to thank everyone for all the get well soon Ari.
Oh yeah, bunch of suck up idiots. But it let us know that there is more than 3 people actually listening to these chapter reviews, so that is crazy. Give them a message to say this week, Leader. Go ahead.
All right, everyone.
It's got to be
everyone
funny
look
and
at your screen right now and tell Kyle whether the image is centered or not.
Oh,
he was very worried about
that.
He was very worried before we were recording.
Don't worry, I'm getting it up. So you see, I think mine looks a little smaller than Elite RE. Look at this thingy here. And then there's also, I don't even know if the 3 images in the center as the correct distance apart. And then towards, it actually looks okay right now. Now, Leary hasn't seen it. I sent him an older version, so he's just shit-talking right now. So that's embarrassing. But I think it should be, good job, Kyle, in the comments. What do you reckon, Leary?
I say what you will, guys.
You idiot! You should have said bad job, Kyle, and we could have had a war and seen who had the most passionate fans.
I want to see the truth. People should tell the truth.
Oh, the truth will set you free.
Just like Yoru here, where she says, "I won," and she did win the exchange. That is, but then it turns out battles never end because
it's a safe battle.
He erased death. True.
I was gonna make a whole AI joke about how Leader is destroying the truth, yet he wants the truth. Can you believe that? But you just steamrolled me.
It's very funny.
Embarrassing. Anyway, the great Puchita comes back and he's trying to cut into Oregon. Also crazy, Alita. Remember this page that we just went over? This 2-page spread here? I didn't realize it was a 2-page spread until I checked on the Viz Media thing afterwards. Because there was a very obvious 2-page spread at the end. And I was like, oh, I should probably go and look at that. And then I was scrolling through the chapter and there was 2 more kind of 2-page spreads, where it's like this one in this chapter, and that blew my mind, Elitery. Because it was a little confusing, because just on one side, Puchita got cut in half, and then he was in half here, and then it was flying through the air. I was like, oh, I suppose that makes sense in sequence, and then he came back together, but it was a little awkward. But don't worry, we figured it out in the end. Anyway, Yoro says, what? And there's, what did you eat, Chainsaw Man? It's like an end to our battle no longer exists. It was death, Elitery. He ate death. People of Oregon, give me power. Oh, and then she starts splatting them, Elitery. My goodness, the power she has over these ladies.
It's very funny.
Now, they all splatter into water, which is interesting. What did Makima do? I guess they just fell over when they died for her? Do we ever see that?
Yeah, I feel like we do. I remember, I don't know, maybe it's from part 2 is what I'm thinking. There's some visual I remember. No, that was when Yoro was sacrificing people for the gun devil thing, right? They were like...
Those their fingers, right?
No.
She was
I
using
remember,
the
this was really
bullets.
recently, actually. Right? Remember there was an old man who fell over and died. What was this for? This was really recent. I don't know. Who knows?
I don't remember no fucking old men falling over.
Oh wait, it was because she made she talked to the governor of California and had an agreement that the people here were gonna, if she dies, then the deaths, the same contract with Makima with the California people, and the people in California were dying because of it. So I guess they just topple over, right? Conclusion.
But this is a different power because they splashed.
True. Well, they might, yeah, true. Who knows?
Because that water's high up just for that to be the reaction of the lack of the removal of matter. People are matter, right?
Yes, everything is.
No, I'm a genius. My goodness. Everything is molecules, right?
No, not everything.
What?
Oxygen is not a molecule.
Everything is
molecule,
atom.
am I crazy? Wait, I think a molecule is a combination of atoms. isn't it?
Elitary,
Yeah.
I've never paid attention in a science class in my whole life.
Right. True.
Incredigus rock and Incorubus rock. Those are things, right?
Was igneous? I don't know. Who knows? Let's move
Igneous.
on.
That's genius. Now, Oregon Splash. Oh my god, because they splashed.
Slash.
No. See, Elitary,
Yeah.
I didn't pay attention in English.
And all the little devils, they're all watching. Look at them.
Yes, they're all watching. And I don't know if we've
faces,
already
yeah.
skipped this part. Oh no, it's later when she makes the things explode. But a bunch of hell doors are going to get blown up. It's going to be crazy. But anyway, there's a big splash. But Pochita comes back because he can't die because it's epic. But even if he could die, he wouldn't have died here because he's the strongest. This is the end of the line, Chainsaw Man. Behold my trump card.
It is funny. As soon as I heard it, I was like, "Is there a chance?" No, there's no chance. He's not gonna be in it.
It was
But
just Amanda
it
trying to
did
be
cross my
clever.
mind. Yeah.
My goodness, not even in the Japanese. You know, this is why we should read English-speaking comics, because then we don't have to wonder about language choice.
True.
Now, do you think Reddit's going to comment on the trump card?
Yeah, it'll probably be cropped out. I don't know. Who knows?
Don't worry, Elitary.
We'll
We'll be at Reddit in record time here. Then she says, "People of Virginia, Elitary." That's the image we shows, and then it's showing them watching TVs of things getting exploded, or are they actually watching the battle? What's happening here?
It's probably the Soviet Union getting nuked. They're probably excited about it.
Yes, that's what it is. But it looks like almost at the top, right, left of the explosion, it almost looks like this could be Chainsaw Man, this little black bit.
You mean the shadow?
Yeah.
No, I don't think it's a shadow. I think it's like just the effect of the smoke. But
It's
maybe.
also on the
There's a
other
non-zero
side.
chance.
There's like a little effect thing too. Fujimoto's art fell off a little. We don't need to deny it anymore. And they all get splashed. That's
Not true.
crazy. Nuclear punch. Which is stronger, the nuclear punch or the United States of Smash?
Wait, it is actually interesting, right? We didn't talk about it. The splash.
That was a
'Cause they're
good
not
joke.
The water. It's not like
That was
it's
a
not
good
like the
joke,
water
and you
was
fucked it.
splashing. They're literally turning into like blood or something. That's what's happening there, right? Or like they're
No,
turning
I think
into
it's
something,
literally
'cause they're not in water. Well, they're turning. Why are they turning into water?
Because
they're
that's
turning
cool.
into something. I don't know. I suppose it is transparent in the previous thing. Like you can see through it a little bit.
Because when you get nuked, you
can
don't
see
turn
through
into
blood.
water, right? So it's not that. You just get blown away.
You know what? It's probably they're turning into some white substance because the sword is white. I'd assume.
White
like
substance,
and then they, like,
Yuri. Is that what
solidify.
you think? Now,
Yeah, like yogurt or something.
Yuri, the master of making white substance appear. Yeah.
True. All right, go say your joke about My Hero or whatever.
No, it was
Oh,
just,
well.
don't worry, Yuri. You ruined it by some fucking splash thing you didn't even have a conclusion for. Now, is it supposed to be funny because they're like their lives are being stuffed out and it's like and then there's like a water sound effect? I guess. I'm chuckling. Now, Elitary, we get nuked, and then there's like all the demons that are about to get nuked and looking on, and all the humans looking down. This one shot of the humans looking down looks like Devilman art, don't you think?
Not really.
Maybe it's just this one dude that's like a scientist. I guess it's the downward shading. But he's like a scientist in an old lab coat looking thing, and that's how all those evil guys at the end of Devilman were. But what are they doing? They're just in hell looking down, walking to work? I guess that's been a joke the whole of part 2, right?
Yep.
But anyway, it looks cool and stuff. And then those are hell doors blowing up there, right?
I assume so, yeah.
Does that mean something crazy is going to happen?
Yeah, it could be like the barriers between the worlds have collapsed and now
possibly. Good idea.
Or it could just be nothing. It is very possible. I didn't even really think much about it.
Collateral damage. And also, it's funny. It's like, if hell was a real place, Elitary, and you let off a nuke in there, could you destroy hell? Are humans that strong now? Yeah, we can take on the devil, Elitary.
Maybe.
And that's like cool to think about.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, the devil's a pussy. I have it on good authority, Elitary.
It's always the weirdest thing in a story when that happens, right?
What
happens?
happens?
A lot of examples. Sometimes it's done well. Sometimes it's done really well. When a human weapon is like so much stronger than like the weird like supernatural thing. Hunter x Hunter obviously does it really well. I'm sure there's like other things that. About. Yeah, it's like a bunch of stuff. It's always strange.
Like, what if in a demon movie?
Like if you had a gun in Harry Potter, you know.
Nah, Voldemort would just block it. Now,
True.
but like, what if in a horror movie there's a weird demon guy, like that one of those slash movies, Halloween guy, Jason or something. What if you just got a
Right. Right.
tank and you blew him up? Is he gonna actually die that time?
That's a wonderful question.
It's just like what you were saying. But that's the end of the
Yep.
chapter, Leadery.
Yeah, it was like unbelievably quick. Now I don't know if it's because I've been reading JJK recently and I've just been used to long drawn out chapters. But it was the quickest I've ever felt to read in a chapter. Oh my goodness.
But you like Jujutsu Kaisen more than Chainsaw Man, right?
Absolutely not.
That's pretty cool.
I'm gonna get all the references now in Reddit though, so.
I don't have to divert my fucking eyes for you anymore, you idiot.
Yep.
When you can properly explain things. But Alita, I gotta share my screen with you, so you better have something else to say.
So it is interesting that instead of death, the concept of death being erased, well, it has been erased obviously, but they
It has no
regenerate as
effect.
well. Like at least Chainsaw
Yeah.
Man does. Yeah, it's like it's not just it has no effect. It's not like Miracle Day in Torchwood or whatever, where it's like you get split in half and now you're permanently in half, and you're like, oh my god, I have to suffer like living in two parts for all eternity. It's like he can like heal himself now. I don't know. It's interesting. It's not exactly what I was expecting.
It is a little odd. Oh my goodness, Alita, you were
Yeah.
on reddit.com.
Cool.
Do you think after 2 weeks the character popularity poll has been completed?
Oh, yeah, there's a conclusion to the in the actual manga in Japan, they've had two popularity polls, I think, but they haven't had one for part 2 yet. That's meant to come out in middle of December, I think, or like early December. So there's going to be like a new official ranking of like the characters in part 2
Number
based on thousands and
1,
thousands of votes.
Denji. Number 2,
Well, look, if you look it up, type
Asumizuka.
in like Chainsaw Man popularity poll and then see, I think it was like Aki won one of them.
Yes,
who
I
won the
remember
other
seeing
one.
these in the volumes. But number 3 is
Yeah.
going to be Yoshida, because the Japanese definitely like
It probably
Yoshida.
would be, yeah. That's
Chainsaw
probably very
Man
true.
popularity poll.
I bet, you know what? I bet the Falling Devil's gonna be pretty high too.
No, don't be fucking ridiculous. That guy sucks.
That woman sucks.
That guy sucks.
So
First
Power
popularity.
Makima Aki.
We love power. Get lost, you fucking advertisement. Makima, Aki, Reese, and then Denji, the obvious best character.
That is very funny.
This is fucking embarrassing. This is obviously around the
Reese
Reese arc, because I don't see the darkness. Quan Chi means it's not.
Wait, why is Yoshida there? Is this the new one? There's no way.
No, Yoshida was in the
Oh wait, no,
same arc as
Yoshida's in
Quan
part
Chi.
1. Oh my god, you scared me. Holy, okay.
What are you fucking stupid or something? Power's
Yeah,
still going to be number 1. Power's great, just like Eric Cartman. Now, where's the second one?
Oh, the Bat Devil was there. Wait, how many votes did the
my
Bat Devil get? Like 10 votes?
39.
Oh no, he got 39. Not bad.
He's a cool guy.
Okay.
Alita, he's never seen a
about
popularity poll before. There's always
Who
retarded
the hell's
guys down here.
Tanabe?
Which one? This one?
Click on him.
This one?
No, that guy. Yeah, that guy.
Shut up! I'm clicking on him.
It better not be the Stone Devil guy. That'd be so funny if it was.
I would be so sad if he got less than the Bat Devil. Oh, I love this guy. Fuck off this
Alright,
fucking ad
so-
shit.
Wow.
Tanabe's personality is unknown. Hell, he's an average man who normally
Yeah.
dresses a public safety uniform. Bum Girl arc. He is first seen in the Anti-Devil Second Mission training facility. Oh, sorry, he's getting punched by Aki, I'm guessing.
Who's the Stone Devil guy? Oh my god, it's Kusakabe. Wait, is he on the list? Search for
Kusukage.
K-U-S.
K-U...
I don't think he's on there.
S?
A.
Oh,
my
19!
God. That's not
Suck
bad.
my
That's
dick,
not bad at
Alita,
all.
you're a little pussy-ass bitch.
Holy.
Nakamura
Alright.
is down here. Who the fuck is Nakamura?
He's right below Fujimoto. Yep.
Fujimoto's an idiot. The Future
Some guy.
Devil is... That's because you fucking anime losers like the Future Devil.
Better than Meowie. That's kind of crazy.
That Meowie's way better on God. Meowie's S tier. Meowie's in top 10. Who's Nakamura, Alita? Hold on.
I have no idea.
Oh, I love this guy.
He looks just like the other guy.
They all look the same. His personality is the plot. He's an average-looking man with a square rectangular face. This is lagging so fucking bad, I'm gonna kill myself.
Need an ad blocker.
I got one.
Alright, wow.
Popularity poll 2. Fucking shitty Aki is number 1. Oh, he fucking had a snowball fight. I'm a dumb pussy retard. That's you,
Our Aki's
Chainsaw Man
great.
fans. At least Denji's above dumb bitch Reese in this one. Why the fuck did Power...
Thank God.
Isn't Makima suck by now? Hasn't it been revealed that she's just a boring bitch by this
mean,
point?
I think this is like after the end, right? Or something?
Yeah, when she fucking got
I assume.
ruined.
It's
Himino,
crazy. Yoshita's so high, and he's just like in 2 chapters or something.
he was
Holy.
cool and he killed that guy and he had a creepy smile and he's sexy,
It is true.
Beam, I thought that was Barum for a second. I
Wow.
was like, what? But no,
He
it's
is
the
in
Great
this,
Beam.
yeah.
Yeah, Barum will be down here though. But Mirisugo, that's
don't
my
think he has a
favorite
name
guy.
yet. True.
But the third, oh, here we go, Leary, in celebration of the release of
how
Chainsaw Man, the
exciting.
Risa. Oh no, the fucking
Oh, December 3rd.
the shitty movie came out, Elitery, so they're gonna have those shitty characters at the top.
No. It finished before that, right?
Well,
Before the
it
movie
took
came
place
out.
from this in October. Users were once
maybe
again
not.
allowed to vote for their favorite character in the series. Characters for Part 2 were added to the roster of characters that users could choose from. The results were announced on December. We'll have to
so
reconvene, Elitery, and we will not be spoiled on the results. But on the 3rd of December,
Absolutely.
we will scroll down. Except there's no way I'm going to remember that, so you better remember it, or I will be spoiled because I'm going to see it on Twitter. But you know, Elitery,
That's next Wednesday.
Oh.
That means next week when we do our
Oh my goodness. I'll have to stay off Twitter for chapter reviews of chapter spoilers and the great popularity poll spoilers. If there's another chapter coming out next week, Alita, you don't spoil it. Right. Now, also, I was going to say something funny, but I forgot.
Ah, good one.
Oh, Alita, you mocking me. How about he starts giving good ones? I forgot. Trivia. Mango Yakunmana, mangaka of Oshinoko and Scum's Wish, that one was popular for a little while. Was actually voted for twice in the first popularity poll. Wow. Shihei Lin, the lead editor of Shueisha, thought it would be improper to put her name aside since people did cast votes for the mangaka. And so she was included. Wow. That's important. She herself is a fan of Chainsaw Man, calling the series nerve-wrackingly good, and has made artwork for the series as well. True, she's the reason why the art got good again. She started drawing. Yeah. Now, I accidentally zoomed in. Man, I had a good joke, Elitery. I'll tell you, I was looking at this. Reese movie, something. Oh, yes. Okay. The rest of this shit better not be zoomed in. Is this zoomed in? I can't tell, Elitery. Theory, why does the Oregon sign look like that?
Wow, we need.
Fujimoto was lazy. He couldn't draw a good idea.
No, Fujimoto's a genius.
Oh my god,
why are you opening it out? What is this?
We hate Makima. Oh my god, this movie came out 3 years ago. Go away. Spoiler alert, chapter question. This is going to be good. Violence Fiend. He's not cool, Yuri. Get over yourself. Oh, Yoru. Yoru.
Cool.
Chapter thingy. Naita or something. Love him. That was a girl, Yuri. Ooh. Oh, she's killing.
Oh my god. Oh, okay.
Oh, it's from a movie.
I have no idea what this is.
You just don't understand references. It's okay, Elitery.
Sure.
Weeks of speculation for what the entire state would look like in a sword, only for it to be this cartoon logic blade. You weren't even speculating about Oregon.
You know what? That is the perfect way to describe why I like it so much. It is the cartoon logic kind of thing. That is kind of the appeal. I think it's really cool.
I have no feelings about it. Chainsaw Man box office 41 million something. Elitery, wow. I just hope it's very popular. I hope it's more popular than what do you call it? Demon Slayer. If not, frankly, we should just concede. Isn't. I bet you went to see the Demon Slayer movie too.
Absolutely not. But I will be watching the last one because that's the stuff I like in the manga.
Why does Long wear handcuffs? That's crazy.
Does she?
Apparently. Where's the character discussion? This chapter was average. Oh, it's going to be bad, Elitery. I can see it. Oh, that's right. We have to refresh.
Bad. What are you talking about?
Oh, it's pretty bad, Elitery. Look at all this missing space over here.
That is true. It is also, just continuing my saga of talking about JJK here. I've gone back to Reddit threads and discussions, and they're like similar to Chainsaw Man. They have the same thing with a poll and like the comments. It is funny how much more divisive JJK is, where the poll of like those chapters toward the end are like tending toward bad. And
that is
crazy.
Funny. I've never considered an actual like reason for the poll, because in Chainsaw Man they just even if it is a bad chapter,
it's always just great.
Yep. That's so funny. I wish we had that for Attack on. I guess I wasn't really checking the Attack on Titan Reddits that much. Yeah. I was just so busy, Elitery. It would go flat in the middle of my PowerPoint every week. Anyway, every month. And also, we do have to reconvene next week for a shitty chapter review, so that's pretty sad.
Yay.
Sorry for the thread delay. Had to save children from a burning building real quick.
I doubt it.
That was pretty funny, Leary. Head over here for the discussion thread of the last chapter. Oh, we're on you, Leary. So with death gone, are the sacrificed people still alive? Oh, good point, Leary. They turned into water.
Well, you just erase them from existence.
No, you get transformed into water now that death isn't a thing. That's another way your life ends. You can turn into a tree, remember?
Yep.
It's starting to feel like Fujimoto is dragging this out. I hope he's doing all right, man.
Yeah, this chapter felt like a drag. It was so long and tedious. Oh my goodness.
It's what a weird, like, I almost understand the logic of this thought process, where it's like nothing interesting happened, so he must have been phoning it in. But that's like completely discounting that it was a very art chapter, which it takes a lot more time than coming up with a fucking idea. Anyway, pacing is great. Reread part 2. Shut up, me, fucking pussy. Peak bi-weekly 30 seconds. Damn, these chapters feel similar and smaller and smaller every week. How come in my brain this changed to similar, but this stayed as smaller? Leader, you want to explain that?
I have no idea.
Me neither. I just binge read the whole manga a couple of hours ago. When does Conquest come back?
What?
Well, that's supposed to be Makima, right? Like Control.
Yeah, like did they read an off like brand translation? I guess.
You got to read them on some weird manga site, right? The Yamiya's Titan is the dancing Titan. Leader, get over yourself. Exciting chapter, but definitely through. Plus, I wonder if Fujimoto is saving his batteries for something even bigger, plot-wise and maybe not drawing-wise.
He is. He must
Okay,
be.
at least he's self-aware about this part. In the next couple chapters. Short chapter, but a lot to unpack. Everybody crying over Michigan 2 weeks ago, but Oregon and Virginia went out just as unceremoniously. Note to Fujimoto being an even presence. Fumiko being an ever-present spy, probably had one of herself in every state. That's crazy. And was Virginia actually watching and cheering the fight live? This guy's a genius!
No. Oh my goodness, silly.
From the cleaner, I'm not reading this whole fucking thing, O'Leary. Chainsaw Man let Yoru punch him because he knew he's not going to do anything. Oh, I saw a tweet today about power scaling and how people were very upset that Yoru was this strong in this chapter. And I didn't even think she seemed that strong. Are we supposed to be impressed by a dumb nuclear punch? It was just an explosion, frankly.
True.
But power scaling Chainsaw Man seems pretty retarded to me, Leadery.
Right. And that's why... never mind.
Oh, what were you going to say, Leadery?
This is the Darkness Devil Makima stuff. It's fine.
Oh, well, the Darkness Devil is the strongest because he's the way cooler. Makima was getting the fucking shit kicked out of her. Her whole hand bent back.
Pwah!
But yes, Fumiko. Oh my god, and this guy responded with a sign. That's very funny. The Great Lakes are now one super lake that is very shallow. Get it, O'Leary? Because that's when... You don't get it!
Because the oceans are going to fill it, and it would not make it shallow, because the ocean's like infinite practically.
I don't know. The Michigan is on the Great Lakes. I know geography. This fucking sword, crying emoji. Asa and Yoru didn't know shit about American geography, and that is the result. Does what it gets made into have anything to do with how much they know, Elitari?
I have no idea. I guess you could have that headcanon if you'd like.
Confused why we're not seeing Michigan, though. Elitari was confused,
I figured there'd be more comments like that. It is a confusing thing.
Oregon and Virginia, folks, are you guys winning? True. Can't have shit in Oregon.
Wow.
Chat, am I stupid? What happened to Michigan Lamau? She just moved onto Oregon, and am I blind? I think the implication is that she's using them one by one. 24 replies.
That's crazy.
But she said Michigan sword, and we saw a city start to collapse into a weapon, and then we seemingly come back to the chapter, and this is made by Oregon sword instead. Yes, the implication would be that she already used the Michigan sword, but it didn't work, and then moved on to Oregon.
True.
Oh, this guy's gone. Execution definitely could have been better, if that's the case. And I'm kind of miffed.
Wow.
Not milfed, Elitary. We missed out on Michigan sword. That's part 2 in a nutshell. I gotta upvote this one, Jesus Christ.
That's a good one, yeah. Wait, what did the reply say to that one?
Oh, literary. I don't want to go all the way
It's
back
important.
in.
This is an important one.
There's only one. It's just going to be L, reread it. Nah, it's been
Nah, it's
peak.
been peak.
Yeah,
Sure.
kill yourself, literary. America. Oh, there's no states on the stars, literary.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't know that there was one star for every state?
Right.
Do you know we do the same thing?
Nope.
Yep, there's 6 stars. You don't get a star, literary. You're not a state. According to Google, in 1997, which is when Chainsaw Man event happens, Oregon had human population, Virginia had human population, and Euro just turned 10 million people into weapons. Well,
Wow.
she didn't really
I mean, that's not true.
She turned a few of them into water.
Yeah.
Peak 10 seconds of my bloody week. Lamau.
Okay.
Can I get Oregon and Virginia too? Was that a Jujutsu Kaisen reference, literary?
I have no idea.
You don't know nothing
The
about
US is
nothing.
in JJK. No
Well,
spoilers though.
no.
No spoil stuff.
Yes, I know the Americans came in, but then they
no
just went
spoilers.
away or something.
People need to get
Oh
mad.
my god. Now we gotta worry about the people getting spoiled about this shitty
We
manga
do.
you read? What's the fucking point of reading it then? We forgot to do controversial, literary. I have no idea what the fuck is going on anymore, and it got boring,
they're
sorry.
fighting.
It's this guy. This
That's
guy
what
was the
happened.
one that defended it last time, too. Don't read,
wow.
then. We're pretty far through part 2. I feel like you already know way before if you like it or not. What a cuckold, literary. I have no idea what this series gets 1.4 comments each a week. True.
True. Never heard of Chainsaw Man.
Shut up, literary. Don't true me. Deleted by user. Maybe it was a translation error. What do you think they're talking about? I mean, he drew the design.
The Oregon sword.
Oh, so it was like it supposed to say Michigan, and that was a translation error. This was a peak
maybe.
chapter. Downvote.
With a smiley face. That was cute.
What does Oregon, Virginia, and Michigan have in common, America bros? Good question. They're all states. I thought it was going to be something political, but I guess Michigan is always a swing state, and Oregon and Virginia are blue, I think. I don't know if Virginia's blue, but Oregon is. You already get some targets in California. Did I minimize all these with these? Chainsaw Man should have ended with Makima. I think I agree for the most
we
part.
don't need that final chapter.
But continuing as a spin-off entirely from Euro in some perspective, which is pretty much what we're getting anyway. Wrong. I'll take the downvotes for it, lol. No. The story just gets stale after part 1. Only redeeming quality in part 2 for me has been... What a bunch of retards I'm dealing with, the leader. This chapter felt so dumb. Bit of a letdown. It's also ridiculous, deflates the tension. Edit typo. Hey, I was trying to read some replies here. And now I did the wrong one. We're moving on.
Yep.
The whole fight seems kind of pointless at this point. True, they can't die, literary. And their mother... What a genius. And their mother... Everyone and their mother knows that Vegeta will just tank whatever the hell is thrown at him in. Okay, maybe they didn't get it. And the panels aren't really cool enough to make up for it. Just buildings crumbling over and over again. Pointless? How? Half the fight has been dedicated to exploring Us's character. That's very important, literary. There's only been like 20 pages exclusively dedicated to action. And it's still interesting to see Yoru's ownership rules can be used on a country. Actually on states, idiot. Pointless in the sense that how am I supposed to feel any tension with anything that's happening on the page? At this point, it's just sitting and waiting for Yuri to eventually run out of gas and lose. That is true, leader. If people aren't going to die, how can there ever be any tension?
True. Agni's immortal.
Team Rocket is never going to steal Pikachu, leader. I'm sorry to say. Is it me, or is Art Codigi again going low this chapter is for your
That's right.
the first page?
Amen.
That is true. Some thoughts. It seems the significant portion of Chainsaw Man fan is devoting to whining and bitching. When the action is 11, when it's at a 0, when nobody... the panel creators, I mean, it sucks. They suck because the chapter is too short.
We love weekly reading.
Nobody is dying. Death Devil got eaten. That is true. Don't disappoint me. Sorry, oh, he's whining, leader. I don't care. Reddit sucks this week. Now, leader, Reddit is up 12% a day. That's very exciting. Thoughts?
True. You are. Have we told the people that you're not unbiased anymore when it comes to Reddit?
Yes, I'm very biased. I own one stock of Reddit Elitery, $200 and something it cost me. And, I think I've made $18 on it so far. Now, let me tell you
Oh
something. The
wow.
Brisbane Broncos, I've made about $170 off that. So, I'm rich. But anyway. What the fuck is this? Why does the Oregon story look like that? Fujimoto is a lazy hack who gave up on making up cool designs for this series, ignoring like 20. Yeah, I knew it was fucking
Wow.
sarcastic and this wasn't actually a good thing because I remembered the upvotes and now he's fucking doing this thing. Actually speaking, though, I think there's an element of genius on the Oregon Sword's design that I think makes it 100% intentional rather than simply done out of laziness
True.
or lack of creativity. My goodness, Alita, you got the Reddit detectives on the case. Every single one of the weapons heroes made throughout the series has a distinct look to it, from the aquarium spear to the temperature someone's final one to the soap knife. But on the Oregon sword, it's literally just the noun Oregon with USA as a hilt. No, we said guard, Alita, not hilt. Uncreative much? Oh my god, Alita, I hate these people. Honestly, I think it's funny AF, no matter if it has a deep meaning or Fujimoto was lazy.
True.
It's unreasonably funny. This paired with Fumiko board sign was pretty funny. Wow, that was a meta joke about how the weapon was lame. It's funny and it has a distinct aesthetic to it too. I don't care about any of this, Illyri.
Yep.
Why didn't Yoro just say America Sword? Surely
That's
that would
right.
give her tons
Good
of strength
question.
at once.
Why didn't
But,
you say the world sword or something? Or
That
Chainsaw
is
Man
true.
sword? Who knows?
That's because some of America is anti-gun.
Yep.
Why put all your eggs in one basket when it's possible you can defeat the enemy? This is like a Sopranos quote. So that's funny.
Right.
Well, if she gets rid of America at once, I imagine it would also erase nukes that have just
Why
been
would it do that?
reinvented. Because, that's where all the factories are. Well, America gives her I don't actually care about people seriously responding to this. Weeks of speculation, the entire state.
Oh my god, another one.
Incredible Fujimoto. I read on Twitter a post that neither Mitaka Asa nor Yoru know what Oregon, Michigan, or any other state looks like, so it's just the shit they came up with.
That's so funny.
We already made fun of that comment. Oh, theory, there's a fourth sister. That's pretty funny.
Sure.
We love this one, Reddit, whatever it's called. Oh my god, Israel. How come Yoru's powers worked? How Yoru's powers work? You were promised to me 3,000 years ago. That means you belong to me now. That's topical and funny, Elitery. 12k upvotes. What do you think about the Jews, Elitery? Oh,
I don't know.
that's not a good sign.
Opinion.
Pretending to fake cough when the Jews come up.
I don't think I know a single Jew.
Elitery's a secret Jew. My goodness. There's no way I've ever met a Jew, right, Elitery? I'm thinking.
I don't know.
I'm thinking.
What's the population of Jewish people in Australia? It's probably pretty
0.
low.
Hold on, let's look it up. Population. Also, I've been outside of Australia. Of Jewish. You were in Boston, Illyria. You met a bunch of Jewish people. Less than 1% of the total population, around 117,000 people. That's crazy. That's way more. I expected it to be 5. Now, true, Illyria. Now nobody can stand against us. All West Virginia is going to take over the whole land. There's that song that's called West Virginia. Oh my god, go fuck yourself, bitch.
Yep.
No, that's
I've seen this on Twitter.
No, you haven't. You didn't like it? You didn't retweet it?
I think I did like it.
It's not a girl, so Alita doesn't repost it. Fumiko is such a fucking mood in this panel. Oh my god, this is a little volume bonus we haven't seen before, Alita. Of all the 5 girls and extras, Fami was the most sexualized by Fujimoto. Does this have any explanation? Discussion? We gotta figure this out. Aliri, I've been getting some retarded manga Twitter takes. I've been sending you some of them when it's about Mushoku Tensei, so I guess it's not really always about manga.
I haven't been looking at it.
But I'm in a very interesting pocket. First of all, you need to look at the things I send to you, Aliri.
Absolutely not. I will not. If it's about Mushoku Tensei spoilers, I will not be engaging.
Oh, it wasn't even a spoiler. Jockey Bacon pointed out that it was a spoiler because he looked at the image, and I realized, never mind, we can talk about this later. But anyway, Jockey Bacon's an idiot and spoiling people, when it was actually just a bunch of Mushoku Tensei and Chainsaw Man people fighting with each other, where they were saying that Chainsaw Man is a disgusting series with sexualization in it, and then what do you think they called the Mushoku Tensei fans? It never gets old. Bunch of pedophiles, Elitery.
Mm.
And anyway, I've now gone into a subsection of manga Twitter where it's just everybody critiquing how sexualized the women are in each series. So that's very fun.
That's so
and
terrible.
it's
We hate
crazy
sexualization.
because that's what they're saying, Elitery. Crazy and bad sexualization. Now this is always next to Chibi Review like farming tweets where it's just a sexy anime girl, so it's crazy. But it's always just it's crazy that every post has 12k likes, Elitery. My goodness. We'd be so much more popular if we posted to Twitter. Anyway, am I going to read this? How to cause terror, make somebody scared. When you deem this, I don't have the brain power to read this, Leary. I'm annoyed. It's hot in here. And oh my
what
god.
Was that one?
This is rape we're looking at right now,
No,
Leary.
this.
What?
This.
People of Oregon lend me a strength.
Dragon Ball.
Wait, I've seen this in Dragon Ball before.
True.
Dragon Ball's lame. Where's the... There's no... Well, I don't see any fucking popularity poll over here. Did they just get cucked by the official one and they decided to give up?
Maybe.
What are we on? Best.
What the fuck?
That was a good what the fuck, Leary. I didn't realize you were reading it until you got to the last syllable. What does the Michigan sword say, Oregon? Is Yuri stupid?
Uh-huh. That's a good joke.
Poor nothing ever happens looking guy. He looks like a Devilman character. Unserious final fight. True.
How do we know it's the final fight?
It is.
Oh my god, JJK, we did it! Oh my god.
This is
wonderful.
This is
You're not gonna get it.
Isidro.
Wow.
That's a berserk guy. I know it starts with an I, Leader.
That's what killed the animators. My god, look at it. Holy.
That is true. I really wish they would just, stop abusing animators.
Yep. Stop.
Can we have a moment of silence for the animators that died making Jujutsu Kaisen, please?
Wow.
Shut up, Aliri. We could have gone at least 10 more seconds. The type of shit Yoru is doing only for Pachita to adapt to her bullshit. I don't think Pachita's doing much. Oh, no. Oh, except earlier I said it was him.
Trump.
Oh, Trump. What did you say? Oh, no, not him. That would be funny if USA Sword had Donald Trump hair. That'd be pretty funny. Lamau, mate, I'm like, Trump is going to be featured next, ? No, he wouldn't be involved at politics at this point. True. What a point. He still could be a representation of American culture even in 1999. Future Devil is involved. True.
You know Obama is in Doctor Who?
No. Oh, I for O'Leary for a second I said I didn't see him in Sherlock. And that's literally what my brain did because those are the two of the same show. But, they were both in Baki the Grappler or something. You've seen the images. Nah, she's throwing hands now. Shit going crazy. Oh, we saw this meme. Nuclear punch. Power scale is going to have a time. That's sad, Leadering.
Oh, my God. Yep. Sorry.
Oregon /
Oh, it's your reference. You said this. Oh, my God.
Yeah, I'm a genius. Me and the Redditors, we know everything. Pachita next chapter knowing he will be fine after eating Death Devil. Do you think Pachita's conscious that he ate the Death Devil?
Yep.
People of Virginia. Rip people of Virginia. This is boring, Elitery.
That was the plot panel. Oh my god.
I'm bored. What do we do now? Controversial.
That's it. We're done. We did it.
Hold on, Elitery. Just a few more.
Oh, we didn't do controversial?
Just a few more. What is going on? It's unbelievable how bad this is compared to part 1. Michigan Sword isn't even shown. This would definitely be something Miller the Killer would be mad about, don't you think, O'Leary?
Miller would just be mad about everything because he doesn't like.
No, but this particular would be his grand piece of evidence right here that the Michigan Sword didn't show up.
Well, no, wait. Sorry. No, you're wrong. His grand piece of evidence would be, man, Fujimoto's so lazy. Did you see he just said the word Oregon? That's so lazy, man. That's what Miller would say, absolutely.
No, I think this one's more specific. The other one's too generic. Miller the Killer at least is sometimes creative with his complaints.
I name one creative complaint he's had.
I don't remember what this fucking idiot says. He likes One Piece, Leary. I know that much.
Miller the Killer is the most creative when he likes something, and that's why we like him, okay? Because when he likes something, he likes something. He comes up with good reasons.
No, it's always some boring reason he likes something. Being
True.
the cliffhanger of the... I can't even read anymore, Leary. And little D does nothing again, how all things should be. She's
I
fucking
wonder what that
dead.
means.
Why is she the biggest bum in part 2? True, the Death Devil wasn't cool enough. That could be a Miller the Killer complaint. This chapter could have been an email. No, but seriously. No, you think that's funny, Leary?
Did email exist back in 1997? I guess.
Yes, of course it did. No, but seriously, let's say an anime adapts 4 chapters in an episode. This would barely fill 1-2 minutes if you slow down. True. Nothing Burger. Chainsaw Man and its famous burgers. It has to be illegal to have the pacing this slow, right? Can I press charges? So do illegal immigrants also consume when she uses their signature attacker skill?
Sure.
That's an interesting question. She is really become evil all might.
That's a good one.
Kill yourself, Leary.
Man,
But this
hey,
chapter
you're on that
ended
person's
so
wavelength.
quickly. Like, what even happened? One of the worst chapters in a while, not gonna lie. Bruh, they are literally just fighting, Drew. Shit is speeding up like crazy. What do you mean? Consuming US states one after another? True. Consuming US states. That's exactly what I wanted in my progression for my Chainsaw Man manga. It's just 2 words smashed together as a sword. She's literally whatever. Come on, Fujimoto, you're running low on ideas, aren't you?
That's right.
The whole
He's
fight
lazy,
is
he's out of
poorly
ideas.
readable too.
Yep.
That's what I was saying. It was pretty hard to read when those pages were split up a little. I can't wrap my head around how much you guys glaze. Conties. What does that mean?
Glaze something this shit. I don't know what the con stands for.
Contrarian. Not me, Leary. That's you. Part 1 fights used to be so cool and well executed. True, brother, true. Now we got a sword made out of words and a giant ass explosion, and you're glazing as if you saw the second coming of Jesus.
Sword made of words.
It's a lame idea, Leary. What can I say? Did we really wait 2 weeks for nothing to come out of the chapter besides battle panels? Usually after a break, we get a lot more plot. I feel like every time it's a 2-week break, it's the most depressing, worstest chapters. And when it's like
there's
back to back, it's the best. Oh, those are my
I think it's
VODs,
just
Leary.
impossible to tell. I think it's like you cannot tell the difference between 1 week chapter
No,
and a
I
2
can
week
tell.
chapter. They're like, true.
Blind me, and I'll tell.
Have you ever read a manga and being like, man, I can tell that there was like a big gap between this one and the last chapter?
Yes, every time.
Sure.
I've never read a manga, Leary. Don't be ridiculous.
True.
Well, Leary, got anything interesting to say, you stupid son bitch?
I'm excited for the end of Chainsaw Man, which will almost certainly be in 2026, so I'll be proven correct that it is not ending this year. I mean, it could be later, it could be 2027.
Wait, yeah, there's no way, right? Because usually manga announce 5 weeks in advance that they're ending, and that would have been last week.
No, you never know.
But you know, I was right. I'm pretty sure literally when he said that, he was like June next year, and it's going to be like February next year. So really, if you look at the spirit of the argumentation, I believe I was correct ultimately.
It hasn't been settled yet. I'll update my argument when next year rolls by.
Now, what's really going to be the important one is when time travel doesn't happen, but Nayata comes back. Then
with the death of Yoshida, I don't know. It's still possible. I think the time travel stuff, purely because of like Barum going inside Chainsaw Man. If he didn't do that, then I would be like, I think there's like no chance of time travel now. But there's still like there's definitely stuff going on in the background that we're not understanding yet. So
someone needs to go back and make a great compilation of every time Leary brings up time travel and put funny music to it, and everybody needs to go back and make a compilation of every time I brought Nayata not being dead and put funny music to it, and then we will post the one that ends up being proven wrong. It's gonna be great, and we'll watch the whole thing and sit and laugh.
The world is ending. It is a thing where it's like one way to fix this is like through time travel and going back and stop the like world.
God,
but also he could like stick with just the world being in a bad place. Which is
just demons showing up. We're gonna live in a demon world now. It's gonna be epic. Now, but Nayata's gonna be around, so that's gonna be cool too.
I'm sure.
Now, oh, Leary, everybody should go and watch your reaction video. Isn't that right?
True, I've reacted to the first 4 episodes of Fujimoto's
17 through 26 before Chainsaw Man Collection. And I've read all of them finally.
Yeah, the episodes I reacted to were from 17 to 21.
That's
so I read
true. That is true. Now, I don't think they're all each from each individual year, but you know. Anyway, and
Mm.
I am going to make a video where I rank them in order. Obviously, only the manga versions. We don't like anime here, but I will watch the anime afterwards, Illyri, just so I can watch your reaction and feel less
Right.
bad about it. Now,
Yep.
and because I need another notch on that media checklist. What are we doing here? Now, why Illyri
Yep.
would watch an anime version of a Fujimoto thing, I'll never understand, but that's okay, Illyri. Not everybody's smart like me.
Right.
So I guess we'll be back next week, Illyri, to do it all over again.
We will, with the great popularity poll, which I hope will be publicly
True,
available at
that's
that point.
exciting. And hopefully the chapter won't fucking suck. Anyway, hit him with it,
True.
Illyri. We still got 50 minutes out of this fucking thing.
Very impressive, yeah.
I'm impressed.
Support links in the description below. Thanks.